Hey everybody, it's Kendra. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before, and thank you for coming back if you've been here before, because it's been 6 months since I made my last video. I believe my last video was September favorites, September 2016 favorites, and now we are well into 2017. Happy New Year. Anywho, I was just taking a wee little break off of YouTube and social media and all that stuff. We live in such a weird time, this whole like FOMO thing and comparing yourself to other people, and just, yeah, social media just really exacerbates that, and I just kind of wanted a little break for myself. So anyway, took a little break. Also, we moved to Wisconsin like 2 months ago. California was just getting a bit out of control, and it's so expensive. If you live in California or you've been there, you know what the cost of a house is there, and it's just stupid. I'm sorry, a crappy little house should not cost $1 million. And like these houses, like $1 million, it won't even get you like a crappy little house. It'll get you like a crappy dog house. Just ridiculous. So my husband and I decided, you know what, shit or get off the pot. It's time to leave. We knew we didn't have a future in California. And also I was just tired. Like traffic is really crazy and it's so competitive and it's so stressful. Also I just kind of felt like it was really hard to make friends there, which is something I've never really had troubles with. I feel like I'm a pretty friendly gal, and also like I have an education, and I did kind of feel like because when I lived in California, I was a model, and people would be like, oh, so what do you do? And I'd say, oh, I'm a model. They would immediately think like, oh, you're dumb. I can't exploit you. So I just kind of got tired of that whole lifestyle. So we left. Anyway, we have been in Wisconsin for 2 months. I do believe it's right around 2 months today that we arrived. Packed up all of our stuff, packed up our little kitties, and we drove from California to Wisconsin. We did not haul all of our stuff. We hired a pod and hired movers to load our pod and unload our pod, so we didn't completely kill ourselves with that. But it was a very long journey, and our kitties did a very good job, so I'm a very proud kitty mother. So yeah, that's kind of the update. We live around Madison. We live in the Madison area, which is really nice because I still have loads of friends in Madison. So it's been really, really good to be back and like see people who actually really like me, like because I'm nice, not because they can exploit me. Because I'm like, well, you can't exploit me for anything. Maybe some kombucha. Anywho, that's the update. I will try to be posting regularly. I promise no 6-month break again. But my channel is going to be taking a bit of a turn, a bit of a change. I'm 31, 32 in a few months. And frankly, like, I can't talk about makeup every week because I just am not that interested in it anymore. You know, when I first started my channel, I was like so obsessed with makeup and so interested in it. And now I'm just kind of more into like lifestyle and cooking and nutrition and health and all this stuff. So I'll still be doing like favorites and maybe like one other beauty video every month, but the rest of my videos are going to be more like lifestyle or cooking or just other random sort of stuff. But to begin, this video is going to be about favorites, and it's called March favorites, but it's really like favorites from the last few months because I haven't done favorites video for 6 months. So this is like the really, really, really good stuff. I feel like this is what people on YouTube should do. They shouldn't do favorites every month. It should be like every 3 months or every 6 months because these are the products that you like really, really love. Anywho, let's start with skincare. So my first product, I got this actually during the Sephora sale in November. And I know there's a Sephora sale coming up in April or May because they always do their VIB sales. And I will definitely be buying another one of these. This is the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. So this is 125 ml, which is kind of an annoying size because you can't travel with this, at least, you know, in a carry-on. You'd have to check it, and I just feel like it would break. Anyway, this is a cleanser that I really, really love. I first was given a sample of this when I was working at Neiman Marcus in San Francisco, and I befriended the Tata Harper representative, and he would give me so many samples, and he was just lovely, and I miss him so much. But he gave me a sample of this, and it's such a nice cleanser. Now, I wouldn't use this cleanser to like remove my makeup. So if I was wearing makeup, I would probably use like Bioderma or an oil-based cleanser to, you know, take off my layer of fake face. Then you are supposed to use this on dry skin, and I definitely notice it works better if you use it on dry skin. I usually use about 2 pumps, dry skin, just kind of work it in. And then, you know, I'll get my fingers a little wet and I'll like really work it in, and then I'll rinse it off. This stuff has tiny little scrubbers in it, completely non-toxic, 100% natural and non-toxic. It's such a lovely cleanser. I'm so happy with these Tata Harper products. For the longest time, I was really like hesitant to try them. And for some reason, I'm just like, no, I hate them. I had never tried a Tata Harper product, but I was like, no, I hate Tata Harper. Maybe it's because I make some of my own body care products. I was like, whatever, Tata Harper, my products are better. But I don't make skincare, which is just, you know, so I shouldn't have this attitude. But I really, really love this, and I will definitely be buying another one of these during the VIB sale. Also, there was another Tata Harper my friend gave me, and it was a serum. They don't sell it at Sephora. I think they do. They obviously stock it at Neiman's, but it was like $200, like $150, $200 for this serum. But oh my God, it was so good. I can't remember the name of it. I'll try to think of it. I'll find it and I'll put it like in the description area below. Next, skincare. This is much more affordable. I think the Tata Harper is like 70, it's in the 60s or 70 range. But I've had that since the November VIB sale, and I would say I use it probably 4 times a week. 4 or 5 times a week, and I still have a lot. I mean, I still have like that much of it. So a little goes a long way, and it does last a long time. Next product. This is by Uriage Eau Thermale. This is the cleansing cream. Now, apparently you can use this for your hair, your body, and your face. I just use it as a facial cleanser. This is such a lovely little cleanser. It's so gentle. My sweet friend Misha, oh, it smells really nice. My sweet friend Misha from the blog Crossing Beauty, love you, Misha. She had actually told me while I was in France that I should pick this up because this is a French product, and I don't think you can get Uriage in America yet. I know a lot of French products have started to make their way overseas, but this one, really, really nice facial cleanser. I don't use this to wash makeup off. I've just been using Bioderma to remove my makeup first, and then I'll usually double cleanse with this. I feel like my skin is just like super clean. It's not stripped. Really lovely. Also, I have started to use this maybe 3 times a week with my Clarisonic, which is a big deal for me because I hated my Clarisonic for such a long time. But I feel like if I only use it 3 times a week, that's a much better frequency than I had been doing, which was like twice a day, which completely like ripped my skin up. Anywho, very happy with that cleanser. So thanks, Misha. Last skincare product. This is by Murad, and my sweet friend Sarah actually gave this to me. I think she had an extra one or something. So this is the Murad Acne Spot Fast Fix. Now this is 3.5 benzoyl peroxide. I love benzoyl peroxide for acne, and I feel like, oh my God, I feel like when she gave me this, it was just like a godsend because my skin was so wonky. You know, I had all this stress, like we were in France right before we moved, and then I had like 4 days to pack up everything and like move across the country and then unpack and just get settled here, and moving's like the most stressful thing ever. So my skin was super crazy. Plus, hello, we moved to Wisconsin, so of course I'm like plowing through cheese curds and deep fried cheese curds and like anything fried and greasy and delicious. So my skin was just like real crazy. So she had given this to me, and I was like, well, okay, let's just try it. And I did it for a couple days. I was like, holy cats, that actually works. This is currently out of stock on Sephora's website. Hopefully it will be back in stock for their sale. But this is, how big are you? 15 ml, and I believe it's $18. A little goes a long way, but I've been using this like twice a day, so I've definitely made a fair dent. Probably been using it the last 2 weeks. Really like that one though. Okay, my next product is a scent. So we were in France for 2 weeks in January, and when I went there, I was like, I am going to buy perfume because the whole time I've been married, I have not had a scent that is like my husband's scent. I feel like every perfume I have, it reminds me of an ex-boyfriend. So I just feel like I can't spritz them. It's almost like I'm cheating on my husband by wearing a different perfume. And I just don't want to remember some of these guys. Anyway, so I really searched in Paris for a perfume. Like, I love Diptyque, and I went to Diptyque. I bought some candles in Diptyque. Or no, I bought a candle and then perfume for my parents. But I just couldn't find anything there for myself. I can't even remember where else I checked. But then one day we were on Rue Saint-Honoré, and I saw Le Labo, and my girlfriend Vera in San Francisco had given me a Le Labo soap, and it was so nice. So I was kind of familiar with this brand. So I went in and I found it. My winter scent for my marriage. So this is called Thé Noir. I love it. It's kind of like a nice winter scent, especially if you live in a cold area. Let me read the description. It says, Thé Noir 29 combines depth and freshness, softness, and strength through permanent oscillation between the light of bergamot, fig, and bay leaves, and the depth of cedarwood, vetiver, and musk. A special extraction of black tea leaves wraps up the composition by bringing to the formula a dry, leafy, hay tobacco feeling in the dry down to transform this creation into a sensuous and addictive essence. I think my cat is like meowing outside the door. Anyway, I love this. It is perfect for me for winter because I like something a little more warm, a little bit muskier. Love it. Also, if you are interested in Le Labo, they are sold at Nordstrom, but they have boutiques in New York and Paris. I'm not sure where else they have their actual boutiques, but the experience is so cool because you go in and you choose like the one you want, the scent you want, and then they go back and mix it up for you. So this was made, my guy was Denai. That was his name, Denai. So you can see compounded in Paris by Denai for Kendra Lee. So cool. They're a little pricey, but they're very strong because this is like, I believe this is like eau de perfume, not eau de toilette. So one spritz will totally be it. Anyway, love that. I also got another scent from Le Labo. It's called Petit Crâne, which is more of like it's like a lighter one. So I'm thinking that's going to be more my spring summer sort of scent. Makeup. Okay. The foundation that I'm wearing now and the foundation that I have fallen in love with, and this is my new Holy Grail foundation. Oh my God. It is the Kevyn Aucoin Etherealist Skin Illuminating Foundation. Now, I have two of them. This is shade 7 and this is shade 3. So you can see 7 is definitely more medium. So I got the 7 back in the fall when I was still living in California and I actually had a tan. But then we moved to Wisconsin and I was like, my face is orange. It was kind of like Donald Trump-esque. Like, no. I shouldn't say that. My face was very dark and then the rest of me was so pale. So I ordered the 3. I believe both of these, the 7 is medium and the 3 is light and they're both considered neutral. I love this foundation. One of the makeup artists at Neiman Marcus, actually Neiman Marcus Palo Alto, I have my people at all the stores because I worked at both of them. There was this fabulous makeup artist named Ben at Neiman's in Palo Alto and he works for Kevyn Aucoin. He did my makeup one day and he used this foundation and I'm just like, this is the one. Like the finish was beautiful. It has really good coverage. It does not feel heavy. It lasts, it actually stays, but it has this really nice dewiness to it, but it's not like sticky. Like you don't have to coat your face in a ton of powder. So it, stays, but my goodness, it glows. I love it. And it comes in a lot of shades as well. So I think I'm going to pick up another one of these during the next Sephora sale. Absolutely love it. This was a foundation I used when I went to this wedding and it was like a fancy pants wedding. So I really had to be like all put together. Beautiful. Like I was dancing. We were running around all night. Beautiful, beautiful foundation. Absolutely cannot say enough good things about that foundation. But the Kevyn Aucoin one, there's another one. What's it called? Sensual Silk or something like sensual. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. My guy at Neiman's gave me a sample of that. Oh, it was so bad. I felt like it was just like olive oil mixed with foundation. I just absolutely hated it. Other makeup stuff. This is something I feel really bad actually liking because I don't like fancy mascaras because I think they're a waste of money. But I had this sample of this YSL Mascara Volume Effect Fossile. So that means like fake lash effect. I really, really, really like this one. It has a nice old brush. Nothing, kind of standard. It does have a scent, which I think is weird in mascara, but I sort of like it. It has a nice floral scent. this is a mascara. It's not so wet. I feel like my lashes, like, they're nice and they're separated and flowy and beautiful. Yeah, the first time I use this, I'm like, oh, this will suck, because every mascara I ever use that's fancy sucks. But I really, really, really like this one. Enough that I might pick it up during the Sephora VIB sale. I've got my whole list. This is what's on my mind right now. Last makeup product, this was also given to me by my buddy at Neiman's. I feel like I'm just like, Neiman's. See, it's just like because I get free stuff from them. I just get samples. This is the Tata Harper Voluminizing Lip and Cheek Tint, and this is called Very Sweet. So I never really use this as a cheek tint. I just kind of use this on my lips. I do find it's not moisturizing enough to just use this. Like, my lips are kind of dry during the day, so I would use this for color and then probably put like some Bite Beauty Agave lip mask over it, or just put, you know, like chapstick or something underneath it. It just gives you like a tiny, tiny bit of color. But again, very, very natural. I'm definitely getting more into this natural realm of beauty. Okay, so that's it for beauty stuff. I do have one book I want to talk about because I'm a very crafty gal and I really love crafty books, but I never really buy crafty books. Actually, I always buy cookbooks. This is one of the first crafty books I bought. So this is called Sewing Happiness, and the author is Sanae Ishida. She is Japanese, but I believe grew up in LA. This is such a beautiful book all about sewing, and it's like really, really easy sewing projects. I absolutely love, there's so much in here I love. They have this one apron. Where are you? Yes, this. It's like it's like a Japanese style apron. You see how it doesn't have a tie, it just has this crossback, so I'm totally gonna whip that up. But yeah, this is really cute. I actually read the story in one night. Like, the first half of the book is kind of a story, and it goes through the 4 seasons and talks about this woman's, she was like super stressed out and had like, has an autoimmune disorder, and she quit her job and all this. So it's kind of like how she used sewing to like recover from her illness. Well, not recover, but heal her body and her mind. And she just started sewing, and it was very therapeutic for her. And the patterns are super cute. And this is such a nice book if you are a crafty person like myself. So anyway, those are my favorites for March. I hope this wasn't too long and rambly, because sometimes people are like, oh, you talk too much. Well, I have a lot to say. So if you don't like it, goodbye. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I'm very happy to be back. Hope you guys are doing great. And I would love to know, what are your favorites this month or for the last 6 months? So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.